Ah, you son of a bitch, that's what it is.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the colored smoke and just take white. Unless... Because I've got 3 blue, 3 red, 3 yellow, and 5 white. So I'm just gonna drop the colored
there's really no reason. I need to ditch those as well. We, like... element leadership and the medic should be the ones with the colored smokes. Medic with like purple and white. Team lead should probably have green and maybe a hand thrown red. Same thing with squad leads, in addition to the white smoke.
Good question, actually. Are we gonna get cast? Because I noticed that there's another main invasion force. So are we potentially gonna get air support?
I don't know.
Potentially.
15 mags is good enough.
Keep the
belts
backup
plus
red
one.
smoke for keep the backup red smoke for when shit's bad and I need to delete our squad from being captured.
I'm gonna be carrying some red smoke for the grenade launcher, so you'll have that too for a little bit, and I'll keep a couple green smokes, so I have some to mark our position with. I suggest you probably should do the same.
No green? I thought blue was friendly.
At least in Misfits and historically before that with Scorpion Eye, it's been green to mark friendly. Purple as in we are SOL, shit's hit the fan.
Yeah, we're all
We need all the help we can get and we're out of contact.
Yeah.
Red smoke for marking enemy, and white is just white and or black depending on who we are. Is just general concealment.
I don't think I need a clacker.
Demo person should probably have one.
Right.
But
Oh yeah, why the fuck have I got a clacker? Jesus.
Everyone's got one.
actually,
I mean, as Marines, we would all have some basic understanding with demolitions, no?
SF, yes. Line Marines, no, although there's generally several people in a platoon that are trained. No, we're not in the right part of the world for me to be able to get away with this.
This is what the fuck you did.
Carmen, how much ammo you got for that MG?
7 belts plus 1. It is 7.62s. Each belt's 100 rounds. Was you just gonna step away for a sec? Just have to close my blind, because the last thing I need on a fucking night op is my screen getting bleached by the setting sun.
Currently 6, so it'll probably be day pretty quickly once we land. Unless it's intended to be night.
Also, Chroma, in the boat, there may or may not be spare ammo.
Cool.
20 boxes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excellent. I can recycle at every opportunity.
Oh, future reference, Tony. The U.S. uses PMags. The EMags were specifically designed to deal with the L85's, let's call it, eccentricities.
Oh, I like the Emacs.
Yeah, they're a HK designed thing. They will work in 416s, but the U.S. uses PMags because they're lighter. And ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain.
As Tony's head just slowly sinks down.
They do the same thing, they're just lighter because, you know, normal guns aren't the L85 and don't eat mags for breakfast.
I know, what crappy guns don't eat their mags?
And also don't weigh more than an M14.
But it's compact.
And weighs as much as a lead briefcase.
Yeah, it makes it good for hitting a dude over the head with it when you know, inevitably have a stoppage.
Except it's short.
All I'm gonna say is,
it's not even good in that regard.
just as an aside, there is
Not
no
accurately
point.
with its balance.
There is no point any of you bringing fucking suppressors because I cannot put one on my gun. So we are going to be going loud no matter what.
Oh, it just means we can choose to be loud, or let them all focus on you and not us.
Frick. I'll make sure to shoot from behind you guys.
The other thing is if we have a couple of guys that we can deal with the
Yeah, fair
ARs,
enough.
yeah. Trust me, I'm ready for us to go loud. I got plenty of HEDP.
Yeah, fair.
Which reminds me, I should probably check something in the arsenal. Yep, grabbing one of these.
You know what? That's actually not a terrible idea.
That's
There's
gonna come
also
in
spare
handy.
in the boat.
Yeah, well,
wonder.
now I've got extra.
Actually,
Oh,
no,
I love that. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, there is one of these. Everyone else starts pulling one out the arse.
I'm like remembering the briefing going, yeah, we're up against an actual military. I'm gonna want one of those.
Yeah, and it's the 84 is one of those things where it is better to have one and not need it.
I wasn't going to grab an AT4, but I don't have a radio backpack, so I don't have to worry about that.
What's that one scene from that like reporter movie where they're like fighting like a Toyota Hilux or something like that, and a Marine just takes out an AT4, and then
Smokes it.
the sergeant or something like that is like, do you know how much an AT4 is versus a 2002 Toyota Hilux or something like that?
And who cares? You're in
I mean,
combat. Deal with the threat.
The British Paras used to use javelins against motorbikes.
The French, while they were waiting for MMP to actually enter service, used a bunch of javelins in Mali to deal with VBIEDs that were motorbikes. Because they could just pop them at range and not have to worry about the 155mm artillery shell detonating near them. The Milans they had were having way too much trouble hitting that because Saklos.
Suckloads, more like.
No, Saklos is fine for engaging tanks.
Yeah, trying to hit a motorbike for that.
Trying to hit a dude actively attempting to dodge the missile because it's flying directly at him.
Missile doesn't know where it is.
But yeah, the British Paras used to use it on what we call dickers. I don't know what you guys would call it. But guys riding motorcycles scouting positions to call in artillery.
Oh yeah, they
Until
got used by the U.S. on that. We also used them occasionally on snipers.
Yeah.
Because it will lock on to a person. If you want, it will lock on
It
to
needs a heat
rock.
signature. That dude
It
is a heat
actually
signature.
doesn't need a heat signature. It's looking at, it's an imaging sensor. It just does it in the infrared spectrum. So you can lock it onto a tree if you want. You can lock it onto a rock.
It's amazing boy thinks he's safe hiding behind a rock. No, you just lock onto the fucking rock.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
thinks
fucking
he's
rock.
safe because Buddy's managed to find the one working KSVK in Afghanistan, and he's on the other side of the valley, and he's just plinking away at your Humvees, and the rounds are getting through, and you guys don't have an ability to hit him easily because he's like a fucking kilometer and a half away,
Yeah.
and you don't have any crows. So dude pops out with javelin, says, "Sup, motherfucker," and
Just goes,
you
"Here,
guys
hold
proceed
this."
to laugh on your way back to the fob.
I just imagine that
think
guy's
it's
like,
Whiskey
the
Tango 5
Americans
Trot.
cannot hit me. Why the fuck did they just launch a rocket? And then he just ceases to exist.
Yeah.
So the British, we actually changed our rules of engagement in the Afghan theatre because the Paras were doing that, so it had to be approved by someone in the UK to fire javelin afterwards. Because we're
That is
poor, so they're
so
like, stop firing
asinine.
javelin at bloody motorbikes.
I mean,
It's
on
so
the
fucking asinine.
on the
And
one
welcome to
hand-
the British.
yeah, on the one hand, wasting javelins that could be used on better things.
I mean, you're not in that kind of a conflict because
Yeah,
mortars
that's a
are
fair point.
deadly.
Yeah.
And it's really your only way of hitting the guy. I mean, yes, now there are things like Coyote and stuff like that, you know, little one-way attack drones that you can use that way. That's, you know, or like Switchblade 300, that sort of thing.
I just know that it would have been, on paper, they've got a report saying 37 anti-tank guided missiles have been fired, costing so much apiece. They'd be like, the fucking Taliban don't even have tanks, why are they using anti-tank weapons? But that's why it would have then become you need authorization, because you'd have to explain exactly what you wanted to shoot at.
Meanwhile, the Teletubby VBIED driver laughing his ass off on the way in because they
Yeah,
can't
watching
use.
you get on the radio like, please, can I shoot this guy?
Oh, we gotta hear back from London, bro. This guy's gonna be here in 45 seconds, and he's a VBID.
I'll be honest
Good luck.
with you. In that situation, I would just go, fuck the idiots in London, fire. We'll explain later. Fire.
Well, I'm pretty certain we still have stuff like M72 and AT4s to use. So.
Your hit chance on something running at you at 60 miles an hour like that is so.
Oh yeah, no,
fucking
I'm not
low.
saying it's good, but we'll make it work.
Yeah. Well, you'll try.
Yeah.
There's quite a high percentage of them that made it through. Particularly in Iraq. Iraq was where this was the worst. But through AT4 and Lawfire. Now, thankfully in Iraq, they
User
weren't
was
armored,
moved to your channel.
So, but the U.S.'s response to that was just parking a vehicle with a 50 cal or a Mark 19 at a checkpoint and going, yeah, try it.
Fuck around and find out.
But you also would end up at checkpoints where it wouldn't matter because by the time you were able to open fire on the vehicle, even if you shredded the engine block and transmission, the momentum would just carry it. And you couldn't use a Mark 19 because the checkpoint had like a market in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my background, I didn't hear a lot of the VBED stuff. Obviously, the guys I knew that went to Iraq were in tanks, so they, if they were running against
just
that, they
kind
just
of dealt with
evaporate
it.
Yeah. And the guys in Afghan, I don't think a lot of the missions they were doing were anything to do with sort of checkpoints, so VBEDs weren't used against them a lot. Because again, they were sort of mounted in MRAPs and Jackal and stuff like that, just doing mobile force. We had a lot of guys shoot 1 or 2 rounds at them every now and then, though, just to wind them up. They did have that happen a lot.
I still like this story of one guy I know in Djibouti. They were going out on a patrol in MRAPs, and he just kind of felt a bump on the MRAP, and why is it? Huh? What was the thud? And why did the AC just shut off? And we need to restart the AC. And then over the radio from the vehicle behind them, are you guys fucking okay? What the fuck was that? Vehicle 3 comes in. You guys got hit by a moped BBID. They just kept rolling. It did shit.
The guy on a moped 40 is probably going to get 72 virgins. Fucking hell, no, he
Fucking died for
0.72.
nothing. Yeah, he might have still gotten his 72 virgins. They probably were all just Star Trek fans, though.
No, I was about to say, no, they're probably just Redditors.
Yeah, see, they never specify what gender the virgins are.
Yeah.
Could have been worse. They could all be the basement-dwelling 40k guys that show up to a convention and everybody thinks they smell like Nurgle.
I just want to put a disclaimer out. I am currently streaming/recording.
That's
Yeah, I'm
why I
recording,
phrased
so.
it like that.
Nope, just making sure everyone's aware.
Alright, so we're still waiting on our demo guy again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I mean, to be
said
fair,
he's
we
going
are
to be
all-
here in like 20 minutes.
To be fair, we are also all extremely early.
That too.
Yeah, I put the message. It was like loading. I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, like, it's
I
only,
think we were all like sitting in single-player games that we could just pause and save.
Yeah, I was actually. I was playing RimWorld. I just fucking closed out and opened this.
It was actually in a match of War Thunder. I just got the ping right as I fucking ended
Rage
the match.
quit?
So. No.
It's War Thunder.
Wait,
I
which
mean,
nation
listen,
do you play as?
fucking all of them. I just jump between nations to avoid getting fucking annoyed at the game because
That
I
one.
can't play one nation for like that much time.
See, I played just the United Kingdom. I haven't played War Thunder in months.
I play in like the second worst nation. Like, oh, I guess actually, I don't know.
It's got such potential if you can play it properly. I just don't. And I don't have the time to dedicate into learning all this like hit points on T-72s and T-80s. So I shoot them, they just laugh at me, and I'm like, well, fuck this game.
I will admit, in ARB, it is very funny when you get to the Griffin Spitfires because everyone's like, "Ah, it's a Spitfire, I can outrun it." Meanwhile, the Griffin's just going, "Motherfucker, get back here!" Like, there was once I had a friend in a C-file trying to run down a Yak 9U, and you already know he's never going to catch him. And then I come screaming past the C-fire at like 500
Oh,
kph
you're
and
kidding me.
accelerating.
The one time this weekend where I have something planned, the weather clears up at a fishing spot I've wanted to go to. And keep in mind, I just bought a brand new rod and reel and a
Sucks to
nice
suck.
set. A nice one of each. Put 15-pound braid on it. Got the leader set up. All of that.
You know what that is, don't you? Swords law.
Yeah. See ya. I'm
Yeah.
going fishing now. I'm kidding.
I mean, I've gone fishing off the boat before, and you could probably do that right here. I'm just looking at the dead stare in his eyes right
So-
now.
some of you know the story behind my profile picture in Discord.
Oh, fuck.
You know the one DJ drew for
yeah,
me,
it's the one DJ drew. That was
and
so
that
funny.
up. Yeah, it's that. That was my reaction.
Oh, fuck. Which? Okay, no, not be funny.
That was the DDV Spetsnaz op we did, going after like a rebel cell leader or something in Syria.
I'm trying to remember. There are so
We did
many
as a platoon
things
op.
that could have been.
It was on
That
Al Rayak.
Yeah, there are so many things where that could have prompted that reaction from you that it's actually hard to tell what it could have
So
been.
what it was in that op. So you know that ArmA glitch where your uniform's invisible?
Oh yeah.
It was that. And everybody in the fucking platoon, I think we were running 2 squads and a weapons team, plus the platoon HQ. And DJ was my medic, platoon medic. Everybody in the fucking platoon came up and went, "Hey, Cyclic, you know your uniform's not showing."
So you're telling me that you were out of uniform regs?
It's the Russian military. Who the fuck cares?
I wonder if that was one where I jacked fucking Dean's truck. It was like, you dare steal the VDB officer's car? Starts playing fucking hard bass at me.
I don't know. I don't remember. I do fondly remember that op though. I love platoon meeting.
Actually, was that the one where we Ash spawned a fucking Alta's house and we just started taking pot shots at her, and someone actually hit her as well?
I don't think so. I know Ruble was platoon was the platoon PK gunner. For that op. And Ruble with a PK was fucking deadly. Yeah, different scenario, but I've seen him effectively wipe out an infantry company in the attack when well positioned.
Yeah, I think that was back when I tended to main the RPK, so yeah, you would have had the PK. Yeah. I don't know why I like the RPK so much, I just do.
It's fucking laser beam, dude.
Yeah.
Particularly in 5.4.5. Because it's such a flat shooting round. I really wish the US Army, instead of going for the stupid fucking modern battle rifle they went for, just decided, hey, let's take 5.56 and let's get it a better ballistic coefficient. It wouldn't really require modifying the rifles much at all. Let's replace the 249 with something, you know, that isn't 20 pounds unloaded. Fuck that thing. It's like 18 pounds without any of the optics or lasers or batteries and unloaded.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, oh, trust me, I know. Fucking, have this in North Georgia fucking going up and down the fucking mountains, fuck off.
Alright, Tarzan.
Normally they give the saw to the smallest guy in the squad just to make him suffer.
That's just me.
For cadets. Or for officer cadets. But, no. My sergeant wasn't an asshole. She gave it to the biggest dude in the fucking squad. So that meant I didn't get to carry around this nice light 8-pound fucking M16A2. No, I got stuck with a fucking 80s vintage 249 out of 8th Army before it hit Cadet Command. And the thing barely fucking worked. Might get a 3-round burst off and then have to rack the damn bolt. I couldn't even have fun with it on the range, damn it.
I mean, it's pretty funny for everyone else. It's getting awfully light out there.
Yeah, Tony might need to reset time if he wants. But probably do that once Cake gets here. You know, to be able to deliver the surprise cake.
The serious buddy.
Are we eating 100 for a radio?
Looks like that's what's on the briefing.
100
what's the command frequency so I know which one to have as my secondary given I'm the team lead?
Maybe do 101.
Tony?
106. That's just a 100 overall now.
Okay, then we're doing...
Is there a command frequency for Umbra?
Good question. One sec.
I take that as a no.
Not really.
Well, let's make it 101.
Right, I'll be on 101 only then. Because I'll be floating in and around amongst you guys anyway, so I can hear anything that's going on.
100 check.
Good check,
One
100.
Charlie. 101 check.
Good check.
Figure as team leader, I should be on 101 in case you go down.
It could
That's-
also be nice to
Yeah, that's smart.
communicate between just the two of us. Like, I doubt I'll split us apart, but maybe.
There's probably not going to be much reason to unless you need me to go take care of something with, or somebody to battle buddy with the demo guy as he's setting charges.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of weird to have a team lead this small, but why not? At least somebody
I mean,
designated
this way you
to.
could just run as like a grenadier with radio.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
somebody.
that's kind of what it's designed
dedicated.
as well.
Yeah.
Also that second in command in case you need
Yeah.
to. Or like, so there's a section here where you'll take out a frigate. If you want to split off smaller teams because it's CQB, or have like almost a CCP, you've got then someone else that can charge.
Oh, we're taking out a frigate?
Or I don't know
It's
how
in
ships
detail.
work. A boat anyway, there's a boat.
Okay.
Frigate,
Cake
what?
is,
Fuck it.
so I got an update on Cake. Cake, if you don't know, works on a family farm, and he is currently out doing family farm stuff right now. So he,
Oh boy.
yep. So he should be getting off right around the time that we were supposed to pretty much start logging on anyway.
Okay, so we can just kind of hang out until.
Yeah, we can hang out and just, yeah, no rush.
Oh, Umbra, next weekend, since I've got a 4-day weekend, although one day is going to be taken up by doing some fishing. I'm going to try and knock out most, if not all, of the Weasel op.
Oh,
Now, when I'll be able to host that, I don't know, but I'll at least have it prepared and ready. I gotta look at the work calendar.
Speaking of, let's see. If, as far as I'm aware, if anyone's free this coming weekend, we can always run my Vietnam op that I've been saving for like 3 months, 4 months.
Sounds like the weather forecast in central Israel in the next 10 minutes is rain. And not the fun kind.
The exploding kind.
Yeah. That's going to be happening for a while, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, there's a friend of mine, her husband is currently in Qatar, and he's been told to basically go ghost on like media and he's had a get out bag ready for the last week. Like, they're on fucking alert out there.
Yeah.
It's like, look, you know what's funny? You're staring off into the space, but when you told us that,
That's because I'm tabbed out.
I know. It just looks funny.
Yeah, it's still funny.
Alright, I am going to go check something real quick.
Tony.
Yes.
What is the when we do our insertion? What is the weather gonna look like? Because I know, is this post storm or is this during the storm? Can we guarantee that the enemy aren't gonna launch
I
air
assume
assets?
you meant typhoon and
Yeah,
not,
I was going to say, yeah,
tsunami.
typhoon, not tsunami.
What if there is a tsunami?
Then we're
That's
fucked.
not weather.
It's also not weather.
No, monsoon season. Monsoon didn't sound as cool as op tsunami.
You kidding me? Op monsoon sounds fine.
Oh, fine, I'll do another op. But yeah, decent amount of fog cover. Your ammunition, like your rounds, will probably not be on target at 100 meters. So there's that.
So we actually going to have rough weather and not just fog.
Yeah, rough weather, genuine rough
Nice.
weather. I
So
tested it out.
basically-
You can sneak up on enemies. I got right up behind one before shooting him in the head.
So basically, we can probably guarantee that the enemy are not going to launch anything from the airfield for.
Oh no, everything's
good round.
grounded. That's why this mission's taking place, because it's guaranteed to have enemy assets on the ground that we can get in and destroy them. Them is why their boat is currently moored up and not trying to launch, because it's just rough. We're America, we do what we want. But we're at sort of the trailing end of the inclement weather, so the op will start off with monsoon season, and then eventually it'll start dying down.
Give me a shout when it's time.
5 minutes, so hopefully Kate will be here shortly.
I'm going to be right back.
Oh geez, our first objective is the fucking frigate? Holy crap, that's gonna be fun.
Well, as far as I'm aware, we don't have a specific first objective, but I'm going to have us land on the port first, since
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
don't have to worry
we're
about the airfield.
the first insertion point is nearest to the port, so I assume that would be the first target.
Yeah, that's what I'm deciding to go for.
Cool. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a ship show.
I'm back.
We're about to have a man overboard.
Hi back, I'm Chroma.
So that's our plan.
Looks like we're going for the frigate first.
Yeah, currently I have us, I want us to insert somewhere on the east coast, and we can just work our way west through Tiger and then to Lion, and then we'll move south, probably to Grizzly, third. Actually, it's a good point. I'll lay out the,
I'm going to draw a couple of lines on the map to mark out some pathways that we can take to get from mine up to Grizzly.
I'm actually pretty familiar with both the port and the aerodrome. I recently had an op take place in two of these zones, so.
Convenient. Won't lie though, I definitely don't think we should go straight from Grizzly to Polar. Sounds daft, but I'm thinking we take a slightly northern route and use the higher point of the Caldera.
I will say all of that terrain is wide open, so we do have to be aware of that.
That's why I'm saying going direct
Yeah.
from Grizzly to Polar is going to be a bad move, because there's a lot.
We're fighting uphill, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is to basically kind of go down to the valley a bit, and then up to that point there. Because then we've actually got shooting down into the compound.
Can you guys see my cursor on the map?
Yeah.
I would actually recommend kind of
Even
coming
further?
back along the back side of this ridge in the forest, then
Yeah,
using the
that's not a bad
trees as
idea.
much as we can. And once we get here, we need to be moving because there's rocks and bushes and stuff in this area. We need to be kind of dashing, teams of 2 at a time, bounding our way up, even if we don't
think
see
I remember that
contact.
area.
Because if we get spotted by one fucking dude, it's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah.
So we need to be ready to take fire at any time, whether or not we see a threat. But also still trying to move relatively quickly, so that cover to cover bounding is probably going to be the best way we can do it.
Yeah, with me presumably being last, so I can provide cover fire if need be.
Yeah, for that I'll probably be in the last team because I can pair that with binoculars.
Good plan.
Yeah, Cycling and Chrome, if you want to both go ahead and set yourself to blue, you probably both work best as battle buddies.
Are you sure about that?
We're not gonna really have a battle buddy system, because I don't anticipate us splitting more than, like, 50 meters, but...
Well, battle buddies, even within that, are important.
But yeah.
They're just not, separate teams.
Let's go,
I would have it
buddy.
laid out just in case we do end up more separated, and even then, of course, yeah, battle buddies, even working, like, 10 meters from each other is still important to have. And then Centaur, you'll be sticking with me, and then Ira, you'll be sticking with Cake. That's not a...
You good there, Ara?
Cake is okay. So Cake is on the other side of the farm. He has to drive all the way around, and he's now stuck behind some old antique cars doing their Sunday drive.
Ah, fucking hell.
Oh, we don't have wire cutters in here?
That really is just taking the cake, isn't it? No? Okay.
Yeah, there's no wire cutters in there.
Tony?
Tony.
Oh, we're not supposed to have wire cutters, or if Tony's come.
Hello?
Ah, yeah. We able to get some wire cutters?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
We probably only need a couple of people to have them.
Yeah, 2 should do it, right? But I also have no space for them, so it definitely won't be me.
I always take wire cutters as a team lead. I don't know about the port, but I know the airfield is surrounded by a wire fence.
There's a lot of wire fences on Tanoa.
The port has more of a solid wall, but it's something that you can find walls to get through, and we should be able to climb over them as well.
Well, not if we're all taking Z4s.
I don't want to waste them on the wall, though.
I'm going to be ditching the vast majority of smoke grenades I have. I just need white, purple, and that's probably about it, actually. Or I can bring more bandages. There we go. It's 6 minutes past when we're opening the door.
Hey, you know, fuck, I'll do the same.
Tony,
Bonjour.
do you want to give semi-briefing now, or because I don't know when Cake is going to show up and what we're step-off time?
Yeah, I mean, I can give a briefing now if you guys want.
Chroma and Hood has decided to sit in the rib, so I
Yeah.
don't imagine they have much.
I mean, honestly, it might just be best to step and just wait for them to get in here when they can.
Well,
We've
we
got,
need a demo person.
I've got demo blocks in the boat, but not many.
I mean, I still got space in my backpack. I can just take all that space up for extra demo blocks, and
You got
I
a-
can
you
be
got a
impromptu. I do.
Okay.
Be advised, Centaur also has a clacker.
It's been a while since I've used explosives. You just place them, and then you get a mouse wheel to set them off, right?
No. As far as I'm aware, let me just double check.
Because you ace place, and then you... Oh.
Yeah, ace self-interact explosives, place, and you click it down, and then you ace interact on the actual explosive, select trigger, and you get final equal to tracker. Once it's set to tracker, self-interact, and you get an explosive instead of just place, you then have detonate certain ones or detonate all. No,
Oh, that's nice to depth. They've marked on all the breaks in the wall on the map.
It's a military boat at the dockhead.
They did?
Yeah, if you look at the wall surrounding the Blue Pearl industrial pool, you can see little gaps, and that's where all the breaks in the wall are. I played the old man scenario enough to where most of them are by memory.
Fair enough.
I also know that, which one, I think it's that dot on the map that I've just put down is where a big-ass weapons cache is. Inside one of the cargo containers.
Ah, okay.
And Grizzly and Polar are just radar installations.
I also know for a fact that
There he is.
one of the easiest ways to take out both Grizzly and Polar is to hit one, then from that position hit the other. It's easier to do it from Combat Alpha because it's higher up. And if you stand on the southeast corner of the fight, and then just look, you can see the entirety of Combat Alpha.
As well, there are stuff like supply trucks and that you can demo. Again, just to deny enemy extra resources in case they launch a counter-attack to reclaim it.
Got it.
Very much a free-for-all on objective line, blow up whatever you want to, really.
Right, so level the entire tarmac.
Pretty much. Because, I mean, we've got aircraft carriers and stuff to launch our planes off of, so...
Alright, that all makes sense. And I imagine the marker will be just calling you and making...
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing as well is from
User
NASA,
joined your channel.
That's all.
you've got the option of basically just cutting out the village there, like the blue line I just drew, and going up that way if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
There's a lot of pathways on this part of the island that are really useful for this kind of thing. You do have to be more aware because they're in like parts of the deep jungle, like the route I drew up from Nazawa to Grizzly, and the one that you sort of drew up those pathways are in the middle of deep jungle, like Vietnam type.
Yeah.
Jungle. So you got to be like more aware of your surroundings and better like on top of things. And there has to be that constant flow of communication for people that need to know stuff. It's also really good for laying in ambushes and being spicy with IEDs.
Lima Charlie.
Back when the weather starts is our go to leave.
Say again, sorry?
Are we gonna see the
Whenever the weather
rollback
starts,
in
so
time
we'll
or no?
It's still 7 AM.
You have stepped me up good.
Oh, full Silent Hill.
Alright.
Oh, thicka!
Yeah.
Extra thick.
Oh, that's...
Oh yeah, I love
That's
it.
taking the piss.
Radio channel 100 or?
Yes.
Radio channel's 100, yep.
Okay, you're battle buddies with Iron today.
What color do you want us?
Go red.
I can navigate in it. The weather has something. Really good.
Yeah, if you can see it. Go. It's going to be very bad weather. Yeah, we'll be going to 2.1. Well, first objective is going to be industrial port. I did set Overwatch point down, but I don't think we're going to do that. Our first target industrial port is going to be an enemy military frigate, some type of military boat. To destroy it, it's just plant explosives on the breach. That'll be enough to kill the controls on it. Obviously, with this going to worry about the aerodrome launching aircraft. They'll be pretty grounded. The captain will be out protecting the site. Over to the aerodrome. We'll be inserting to the aerodrome on the west side. I know that it'll be better attacked from the west. And then after that, we do actually have the capability for deploying vehicles, so we will have vehicles to traverse up to objective groups, but we will have to walk that all on foot. I'm not sure what the vehicles will get on, but probably.
Please tell me they're the fucking recon buggies with their like. I don't know if he's gonna reach us in this or not. If he does in this
No, just
mod
think
set.
of it based on how big it is.
Because if he does, it'll
It's okay.
be triple player.
Not sure if the enemy frigate is going to be directly on that objective tiger mark, or where it'll be. It did not say. It'll be quite a trek.
It looks like the best place to be at the boats are.
And it's going to be what is the name? Yeah, we'll be looking for the 25 inches.
Also, isn't this one of these?
Don't know how to.
It's fighting.
Yes.
No, civilian.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. Could run into a fucking patrolling faster back there. Like a 50 cal one foot long.
Oh, so the
Chinese head.
saying it won't be a 3-inch, it'll be a 4-inch. Not that that matters too much to us.
It's still going to take us.
It'll rip. It's still not more than 1 HP damage.
And before this, there's going to be a time chain on the early side of the with the I mean the one even without definitely saving. So I've set my ship marker onto Google.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it when our ship's up there. I found this thing, but
So we stand pretty close to ship.
I'm assuming you're going from yes, but probably not.
I can barely see the white line. It's less than 600 meters. We don't see anything until we get onto the road.
So we're gonna have to operate right here.
Alright, just to make sure I'm out of grenade kill distance from. Got it.
Motherfucker, I'm not this flat.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
saw that in
Ship
I
out.
mean,
Don't
when it
trip.
comes to grenades,
That's only for me.
Target does not stand an ash. In fact, we're probably gonna have to chill out with the grenade for a bit. I don't tell me that the weather should clear up. I would have to get to the airfield to clear that out though, so we will have clear conditions to put up the mountain.
Switch to whisper for the time being.
That is absolutely a good idea. If you're not on Whisper already, switch to Whisper, and then let's move out.
What's the name of Whisper?
Control tab by default. I literally just did it. How I not remember? Never mind, it is Control tab. Don't listen to me.
So who's leading the way?
If we can have a red team on point for right now, red team, blue team, and green/yellow team. Red team moving. Are we gonna make our way to the Overwatch or just ignore? Yeah, we will move west to the Overwatch point. Our goal of the dockyard is going to be the ship and the ship alone. We don't need to secure it, so don't worry too much about hard-cliff buildings when we get there. As long as we just make steady progress towards the frigate. leaving the port, not our problem.
Nearly was, we timed that well.
Abandoned bunker ahead.
That's a real nice view down into the port.
I take it back, yeah, we can see port pretty clearly from up here. And yep, we
Eyes on the frigate.
do have eyes on that frigate. It's on that objective tiger mark right on the other side.
Don't really have a good view of anything ground level though, so I can't really see if there's any vehicles guarding gates or anything.
I can tell you for a fact that there is 2 by sea whizzes on that destroyer, plus a 4-inch gun up front by the looks of it.
Just barely make out the checkpoint from up here, the one that's closest to us, and I personally cannot see anything at that point, although it's very hard to see.
Yeah, as far as enemy infantry goes, I can see the square root of fuck all.
They might have done the vice decision and held themselves inside while it's raining. See hostile Levy.
Market.
South of Perry,
I see it.
Be advised, just spotted what looks
Eyes
like
on
an
it.
IFV.
Yep, eyes on IFV by the fuel tanks. It's patrolling. 346.
Oh, yep, eyes on.
from right to left.
Right, some heavy IFV presence down there, and while it would be more fun to fight through the entire dock, I'm gonna make the executive decision. We go back to our rib and we just go around to the other side of Objective Tiger. It'd save us a lot of trouble.
I think that's a smart idea.
Hey, firm.
I'm not seeing anything over by the frigate side, not that I really can see anything through that fog. But yeah, we'll make the executive decision. Let's start moving back down the hill. Same order we came up, red, blue, green, yellow.
I'm beside you. Keep eyes out for any patrol and ears out for any vehicle.
Ira, I think you've just split off.
I can't quite tell if it's the wind, but it sounds like there's some kind of fixed wing. I believe it might be the wind though, because of the fact that it's still monsooning.
Cover both sides of the road as we cross.
Covering south. Civilian truck at the fuel station.
That's not civilian, that's Chinese.
Shit, fair point, yep.
Let's get
Soldier
across
on the
now. Move.
Cross the road, cross the road.
Carmen, you and I will cover while they move.
Yep,
Hood
truck
move.
just moved. There they go. I don't think they spotted up.
It was a fuel truck.
Alright, they passed. Go ahead and get down the road quick.
Yep, good idea.
Eyes on.
On?
We're going to want to give that port as wide of a berth as we can.
Yeah.
Because of the IFVs, they're bound to have thermals.
Apparently a little sketchy dropping us in between the aerodrome and the port, but I'd rather be able to that much closer. Well, we're probably not going to be able to sneak onto it without the entire port knowing. Go back to speed. Given that the military frigate is probably going to be very heavily guarded, so we're going to have to smash through whatever gate guard they have on that frigate, and we're going to have to we're going to have to get onto that bridge quick and just get explosives on it while the rest of us just hold this bridge. It would be better. Cyclist, you want to go in with Kate?
Yeah.
Back to Chief Plan. Cyclist, I'll go with Kate. Stay on the outside. You got the 40 mic. You won't be able to see far, but if any transport trucks roll up on it, you just let them on the 40. cell?
Well, maybe we're lucky and we can take control of both the guns. We'll just use that right half before we leave.
Much of the people who use the VMS
Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Price launched you have nuke as an EMP.
I'm sure the frigate is not nuclear armed.
And there's one that is a separate weapon system model that is just a nuclear.
Ooh. Alright, back on Whisper.
Right, same as before, red, blue, then green, yellow.
This road is almost certainly going to be patrolled, so keep that in mind.
We'll hug between the coast and the road and get up to the port. It'll be our best chance. We'll probably have to go loud once we enter it.
Hi, Ro, where are you going?
That you guys were behind me.
You need to keep an eye on your DOI compass.
They'll be moving east.
East, not west.
I see personnel on the bridge of the frigate, so keep that in mind.
Ah, yeah.
Looks like he's wearing a helmet.
Seems like the crew aren't getting shore leave.
I'd wager they are. They've just got the regular soldiers on there. Also, I would not go this way along the road.
Looks like we might be able to enter the port if we follow the beach down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
We get rumbled really early.
Leroy Jenkins.
That asshat on the bridge wing gets amazing vision and sees us somehow.
I've been more concerned about the full squad. My map is telling me it's just to our northeast on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, that just looks like a firing line on the wall.
I hear a vehicle.
We hear a vehicle might be worth it to hold up a minute. We do see if it leaves AO.
Yeah, they're in that building. That squad. I don't hear the vehicle anymore.
We might have to storm that building and take that. That's really close to the frigate for us to be having a squad in it.
Alternatively, we bypass it and we use the frigate as a defensive position.
I don't think we're going to be bypassing those guys. I'm seeing...
Oh shit, yeah, look at them.
They're having their backs to us though, so... Cycling, yeah, can you line 40 mic up on their pause?
Ah, really?
We can get past these guys. They do not see us.
Yeah, let's bypass them because if
Chrome and I will cover. The rest of you pass, get set up, and then Chrome and I will follow.
Copy that. Red team, make your way to the frigate. Cyclic, the second they go guns up, waste them.
Let us know when you're set, and then we'll follow. Don't go all the way.
I see the APC.
That APC is going to have thermals. Be careful.
APT isn't looking at us, we can probably sneak past it.
I vote we do that.
Yeah, A firm. How far down are those guys?
100 feet or so.
There is a lag
Keg,
just to our right.
do not fire that AT-4 right now. You will kill 3 people.
I can't see any way to get up on the frigate from here. Can anyone else?
I think I might.
Copy that. Let's start.
They see it.
Take a shot.
Spread out. Spread out.
Get that IFV now.
Red team, go for the frigate. IFV has dismounts. Red team, hold here with me.
IFV dismounts are down.
Got enemies on the helipad deck. Enemies out towards northeast too.
Up in Chroma, he's down.
Keg's down, starting CPR.
Bandage my wounds.
Throw a grenade up.
Cycling. Hold here.
I think there's something near the helipad.
Stop throwing grenades up there. Cycle up there. LHD deck is clear.
Cyclic's fucked up. He's right on me. I'll break off and give cover.
Iron.
Want me to move into the boat?
Boost up the crane.
down, cake's down.
Everyone hold position, return fire.
I can't see anything to return fire to.
Status, Chroma.
Right here. There's nothing to shoot at.
Ira, you stop.
I'm up, cake's down.
Are you treating Kate?
Confirm.
Come ahead.
Cake is unresponsive.
Just stem their bleeding. Start CPR and if they don't have a pulse.
Reloading. I cannot.
Both Umbra and Chroma are down here. Iro, I need you to provide security, not treat cake. I need you providing security. Go and secure those two so when I come back for them, they're not going to bleed out instantly. There are at least 2 guys, possibly 3 down by the west end where we came in.
Bringing Umbra over to the boat.
Alright.
Confirm.
I'll come give me a... I'm back there taking
Are you kidding me? We went for the hangar deck when there was a frickin' walkway into the side of the ship. Nobody heard you say that.
You did not say that already.
Do not take him back.
Telling somebody something.
Who Whoever is carrying a casualty, do we have that area secured?
Dave? That's where the medic is.
Good luck. I'll stay out here on security. I'm ready to take over inside.
Yep. Do we have Chroma?
No. It doesn't look that way. Let go. Keep security. Get in there with me.
Copy. That door's openable. I'm not sure. Probably want to watch that. Okay, I'm moving up on your 6. We'll get ready to breach. We need to get this out. Take down.
Too long, if no one to.
Take us a pulse back. They just need blood.
Chroma's back up.
Get over there, Cyclic.
I'm gonna come up a ladder and treat cake.
Framework even clear. Looks like we pull security on that door.
you will have 1 times corridor on the other side of that door, and there should be a doorway on the other side of it as well. Back up and heading down.
Room's clear. I'm dead.
Heading over.
Cake cycle, you're gonna have to continue to clear by yourself. Safer.
Squad vehicle.
Coming up on your 6 cycle. Well, I'm pretty sure I just annihilated that first truck. There's a second truck.
Mass gas at the bridge.
Coming up.
Everybody got a bit excited with the grenade.
Hear the shots, I can't see them.
Bridge is clear. Hold your needed up here.
Can I have someone come back down to the hangar deck here and provide better security here? Because there's just Pyro and Chroma's happening ouchies.
Tony, you need to turn down the sight range from these guys. This is fucking ridiculous.
If they're still taking shots, I don't see them.
Central setting up.
There's still another one out there. He's behind a bush. I can't see him.
I'm going back to the hangar.
What's up? Why?
How many do you think explosives do you think is necessary?
I used 2.
That could have ended that.
get up on the bridge?
I hope so. I can see Cake shooting something. I can't see what he's shooting at because it's through a doorway, but Cake is up.
I have a broken leg now.
Yeah.
Cyclic is going to be up hopefully in the next minute or so.
Alright, once he's up, you both return down here and we are getting the hell off this place. Want me to plant the third one just for safety's sake? Negative. We're probably gonna need a lot at the airfield. Hey, firm, coming down.
Okay.
Damn it.
Alright, Hood, where are you?
I'm just restocking some bandages real quick.
That makes sense.
Here we go.
Vehicle audio to the south. That sounds like it could be heavy.
Bring my AT4 up.
IFV.
Dismounts.
Run over that bridge and push me on the wall, you prick.
Alright, everyone across. Are you...
Sorry,
Umbra, you pushed me in the water.
I'm sorry, I don't want to backlash people.
That's because I was on the bridge and you ran over me. Nearest ladder is at the very end of the fucking dry dock.
Tony's gonna teleport you.
Yeah, please.
What's that sound?
Yeah, don't teleport people when they're swimming.
Alright, back to the boat. We need to leave now.
If you teleport them into the nearest vehicle that's not occupied, that should help them because it won't, it'll interrupt the animation.
Cake touches explosives off.
I think we need it.
frigate will be out of action for at least a couple of days. Now on to the airfield.
Probably longer than that.
Sadly, it was not possible to take the control of the weapon system. Let's go ahead and double time it minimum back to the boat. We've already overstayed our welcome here. Right, let's mount up and get the hell out of here.
I think that's everybody.
No.
No,
Wait.
you're leaving Umbra. No, it's fine. We can leave Umbra. If it's
I ran him over. Fuck.
and run him over.
You alive? Umbra?
Good job.
No, he's underwater.
He looks mad.
It wasn't giving me a fucking scroll wheel prompt to get into the boat on the right side for some reason.
I'm just going to take us back to where we came for a bit. I'm going to skirt the southwestern edge of the island.
Yeah, we'll be moving over west pretty soon now.
Yeah, I kan nog lika det vet om man tar säkert tycker han vet inte att
Where's the name?
Yeah, I kept getting domed in the head by the stupidest thing.
I couldn't see that it's lit.
Hey! Editors are having trouble with theirs in the game. Hi.
I'll be honest, I really made a very awful
Take it.
Iro's
Street.
Street.
Ah, fair enough. Sailors gotta get morals at some point.
Yeah.
I'll make the code later. When we're not swimming yet.
We'll move up the beach, we'll get through this town, and we'll follow the forest just up the cliff to the east to the airfield. Same deal, red, blue, then green and yellow.
Come on, Nairo! Adventure! At least we can look on the bright side. The Air Force is unlikely to have people outside in this weather.
They're not the US Chair Force.
Yeah, they're even more privileged.
Which means it's going to be the fucking grunts that are outside.
They might be busy mopping the runway.
Yes, mop in the rain while it's freezing. Good old-fashioned pastime.
Of course, can't have the runway being dirty for the Air Force.
I'm getting the feeling this Overwatch point is not going to be that useful.
No, trust me, it'll be useful. We'll probably have to move down the hill.
Seems like there's an opening up ahead.
I missed exactly the cliffside I'm going for.
Okay, I already see a patrol, 046. Fell on top of the traffic control tower by the look of it.
I don't see anyone on the ATC.
nor do I.
Oh no, my mistake. That's just a fucking lamp at the top of it.
Here, I'm gonna move down a bit for a bit of a better
See a good amount of ammo trucks down on the runway. I'll mark them, or on the taxiway.
At least 2 by attack helicopters to my 055, which just to the southwest of the ATC tower.
Yeah, eyes on.
There's a fuel truck at approximately 075.
A patrol of 2 people by the blue building. On the outside. And also a guy who's stuck inside the drainage pipe on that blue building.
Fucking Timu Mario.
There's a guy on one of the fucking hangar roofs.
Yeah, I see him. First hangar roof next to the blue building.
That guy hates his life.
Wonder what he did to get that assignment.
Probably watching an episode of Winnie the Pooh.
You know, aside from everything, I'm not seeing anything else. We will continue from here. We'll move down at about our bearing 085. There's a little rock outcrop down there. We can get behind it. It'll offer us perfect cover. Move with us. That rock outcrop will be over the new overwatch point. It'll be better for assaulting.
I'm just concerned about that little set of buildings at 062. We're going to be going straight to plain sight of anything that's down there.
Which rock?
We'll be moving to the rocking. If you look at the rock outcrops on the 075, just a bit off to the right behind the trees at 084. So we'll move directly to that tree at 084 and then we'll bypass it and get behind that rock outcrop. Red team, whenever you're moving.
We'll need to keep an eye on those circled buildings, though.
Those are the ones I was talking about. I'm concerned about them. We'll have to risk, I guess.
That's potentially infilating.
Yeah, the cliff outcropping is a pretty steep drop down with this building, so under the case we do come under fire there, we'll have complete control over that engagement.
Hey, firm. Red team first?
Red team first, blue team, and then command. Just stay on the right side of that tree, dead ahead.
Couple of guys at the gatehouse.
Guy kneeling, 2 guys kneeling at the gatehouse, one inside, one out.
People in the house right beside the gatehouse, the sound to the...
Yep, they see us.
Keep moving across east. We're gonna get behind that rock outcropping. Probably keep their suppressing fire as we move. Cyclic, now would be the time for that blue light.
Take us.
Take position to the raised line, start engaging targets.
No eyes on the current shooter. Never mind. Got him. He's down.
Got it, let's start moving down.
Well, wait a minute, Cake's a little winded.
Contact from the hangars.
Alright, Cake is ready to go.
I'm wounded. Armor is wounded.
Motherfucker on top of the hangars just winged me.
Yeah, he got me as well.
Taking fire east.
Moving with Iro.
Ira, can you find that target out east?
There are jets in those hangars as well. Looks like J11s.
Yeah.
It's perfect for us. It's a lot of damage we can cause with this.
Sounds like it's coming from the left hangar.
We're unable to spot the hostiles moving closer.
Just keep up that suppressive.
Cops at trees 032.
I got
Red.
eyes on the fence. Guy in the fence down.
No eyes on active shooters at the moment.
Give me a picture of where we're taking fire from.
Between the blue building and the first hangar, somewhere in those trees or near the fuel tank. Not sure exactly.
I'm taking heavy fire from somewhere, I'm not sure where.
Copy, make sure to keep eyes on the northwest.
I
Eyes
think
on
I
those
can see
goats.
him, I'm just somehow armoring past this all his bullets.
Standing up to Chrome's position because there's a big dead ground here.
You're all over.
Use these rocks as our battle pause.
Blue building on the right hand
Cake's
side.
moving up to the
That's
wall.
where the hangars is going to be where that guy is. I can hear him.
Cake at the blue house.
Cake's down, cake's down.
Put a team, we're gonna cross that road.
Fucking hell, that guy took way too long to zero him in.
Put that.
Green.
Garage at the fuel station is not clear.
Probably that blue team, you're gonna have to be tasked that garage.
I'm healing Cake. Cake's got a head wound.
Ira, get on security.
On it.
Blue team status.
Clearing,
Clearing the fuel
clearing
station.
service station. Service station's clear.
Now it is.
Copy that. After you've cleared that hangar, push across the road to the gatehouse and that administration building. Go ahead and size it up. If it's covered with enemies, wait for us.
Jet starting, jet starting.
It's building in the hangars.
Lockdown. I'm hit.
Nice hit.
The blue garage building on the thing next to the hangars is going to be the aid station for the time being.
Second jet's pulling up. Or is that just the wind?
That may be the second jet.
I'm looking at the one in the first hangar. It doesn't have a pilot in it, so I don't know if there's a third one.
Take it up.
Cake, if you're medically sound, I need you to put explosives on those helicopters.
I'm not medically sound, but I'll do it anyhow.
I'm running low on blood.
We're gonna ruin these trucks over here and then meet you guys on the other side of the attack helos.
Copy that.
What are you cycling? Oh, that chain reaction. Love to see it.
Nice.
Okay, looks like they've got charges.
Yep, we have chargers hot on the
prepared.
helicopter.
Ready to blow them on your get-go.
Routine, let me know when you're past them.
The castle right as we speak, but we are taking fire.
Shot.
So where?
Where are you taking fire from, Blue?
Sounds like it's to the southeast.
Red
Don't know, mate. I
charge those
can't
hangers.
see.
Repeat that.
Take those hangers, take the hangers.
Hang on, clear.
Explosive attached to the plane over there.
Copy that, Blue team. Will you clear those helicopters?
No, we're not. We're still caught out in the open. Medicing ourselves.
Copy that. We took
Yeah, I
the
took multiple
hangars.
hits.
Clear.
Anybody have any more explosives than I can take the fuel trucks, or do we just use discard rocket one?
AGDP.
Fuel trucks are low priority right now. Hold one though.
I can kill them with the 40 mic.
That's a good point. They're fuel trucks actually. They're already explosives.
Backblast clear.
Running up to blue team.
How'd you miss?
Let's move back to the blue garage.
Unable
building.
to move at the moment.
Copy that. Red team move to the helicopter.
Chrome is walking wounded. We can move now.
Iro's in an overwatch position.
Let's rally point on the blue hangar building. Make sure we're all medically sound. Okay, I'll have a couple explosive charges for you when you get over here. Over.
what I mean, Umbra?
Yeah, they are already exploded.
Well, don't move away from me as well. I've got a lot around. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, make sure Kermit's gonna have bandage.
Yeah, I've run out. I just sat me here.
Is everyone medically sound to move?
Enough.
Copy. Let's move back south across the road and touch off these charges. Hold on them. Hold on my clack order.
I like how the vehicles were parked just close enough to chain reaction.
That was fucking glorious.
Yeah, the gas station won't be a problem, will it?
Alright, engineer, you are clear to touch off charges. Fire in the hole.
I need to stop and take care of my legs. It's still okay.
Copy that. We'll finish up medical here.
Yeah, left takes care of your chroma. Fine. Hey, everybody else full security.
The aircraft, there's no more air in the aircraft, the airfield, and the enemy frigate.
Thank you. I haven't fogged no cycles. Right. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah,
I'm hearing a vehicle.
Yeah, probably checking out what the fuck just happened. I say we leave.
Can you get eyes on those jets?
Would not want to be flying up there right now.
So they're right over us, but I can't see. I see you all. Jets just crashed into the airfield.
That was a J11.
Yeah, that's hostile. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, back up the cliff. Command just confirmed no friendly air assets have been launched.
They're after sword fights.
what the fuck?
I believe that's the weather clearing up for resupply.
That cleared up fucking quick.
It's the Pacific. 1 minute there's a typhoon, the other minute there isn't.
Let's move back up to the rocks at our 250, back at our Overwatch position.
Sorry,
I like this randomly crashing J11.
Of course it's randomly crashing. What do you expect from a PLAF?
Oh, that was Tony flying it?
Not actually doing the job.
Oh, was that actually Tony flying it? Ah!
Yeah, so it turns out we forgot about the... I forgot about the third hangar at the end of the runway, so that was in fact a enemy jet attempting to take off, but apparently he crashed into the, destroyed one on the runway.
I hope he's recording that, 'cause I want to see his POV.
I want to see that oh shit moment. Careful not to skyline yourself, Lego.
Underwater here.
HUD, I could use a stitch when you got a sec.
I have many seconds. SL, when able to call it, I would appreciate a resupply on all medical equipment. I am critically low on blood at this time.
Can I request some fixing as well?
You can request it.
Alright, we're moving back down north. We're moving back down to our insert point. We just need to get down on the shore so Vix can get delivered to us, as well as supplies.
Sounds good.
Red Team Leroy Jenkins ahead.
It's gonna be real funny if there's an ambush waiting.
I'm fully expecting landmine.
Put an ambush team down.
Subtle.
I totally didn't just instinctively reach for the Y key to enter Zeus to do it myself and then remember that I'm not the Zeus.
There's a reason I did that on 100, not 101.
Can't he still hear 101 though? Sorry, 100.
I can see the boat from here. It looks clear.
Yeah, there's just this entire town we went through. Nobody was out before, but
Look out for the trees. They're speaking Chinese.
Vehicles should be delivered shortly. Hold security around the blue smoke. I don't know if Chinese have gotten any comms out yet, but weather's clear enough now for them to do so.
That blue smoke is getting blown away a bit quick.
I'm gonna go and grab some explosives and that from the boat.
I'm gonna keep watch down the road east.
Ira, go with Kate and get the boat. Bring it over to us.
Copy.
I think the boat is beached.
If not, just wait a little bit.
Hey, firm.
You want the gun or a drive?
I'm in the gun.
Be advised, I have eyes on multiple LCACs coming in for us. Our supplies are here.
Yeah, those aren't LCACs, by the way. Those are boats, not hovercraft. But it is still cool.
Oh, they're the LCVs?
LCUs.
Okay, give it a little more oomph.
Be advised at this
security.
time, main invasion force is on the way. Friendly air assets will be in the air shortly. I say again, friendly air assets will be in the air shortly.
Give it more oomph.
We don't want to beat it, do we?
Get it a little bit closer so that way it doesn't float away. Perfect, right there. Nope. Yeah, it should be fine.
You know, if they got out and pushed, I think they'll move a bit faster.
Want us to try pushing it? You know, I wonder if they're gonna account for RIB.
They're better.
I would move the rib actually really quickly, just to make sure that's not an armor limit.
I just heard a nice big explosion.
That may be something at the airfield cooking off.
No, that's not something cooking off. Something is going pretty spectacular over there.
Might be the Air Force dropping bombs. Big LCUs moving in right behind us.
Yep, let's move to those light vehicles and let's get ready to move.
There's tanks coming on the next one.
We're not taking the tanks.
I think I know what just exploded. It's the third one.
One of the boats dismounted their Abrams right into rocks. Good job.
Be advised there are no medical supplies in either of these rigs as far as I can tell.
Shitloads of explosions though.
I think we're safe here.
Okay, yep, go ahead and kill the engine.
Command is working on it.
You got a crank up. It's been made an arsenal.
Excellent.
Lovely.
It's only crashing my game to open it. There we go.
Crashed.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, it's an unrestricted one, so don't take anything that you wouldn't normally be allowed. Just top yourself up on equipment.
I think my game just crashed.
My game
Yeah.
just crashed.
Alright.
Don't use the arsenal.
Bit late.
Mine's fine.
Because people's games is crashing. Yeah, that crashed games.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm good. I'm here.
It's,
Chrome is recovered.
It's just it's a stutter because
It's
it's an
a-
unrestricted arsenal, so it's.
The other thing you could do, Tony, is just drop an ACE medical supply
Does someone want
crate
the
on the beach. That'll work.
M134T elevator?
No.
No, don't take anything.
Yeah, just back out of it,
Get
I'd
out.
say. And,
Well,
birthday
now?
box.
Oh no.
That was attempted murder.
Move the trucks.
I decided to evacuate the car to safety.
I'm glad somebody witnessed that, because I'll be taking that LCU driver to court.
Oh, thank goodness, blood.
We could load the crate into one of the cars, can't we?
Oh, friendly air assets.
Yeah, apron, that's F-35 it looks like. Let's go ahead and also have Keikairo, you can stay in the BQR, Centaur, go with them, and then I will ride with Blue Team in the grenade.
Have we loaded one of the things into the VIX?
I think they've just loaded one into the...
But, so me and Ira are rushing ahead to be
No, you're not. Come over to the crates.
Alright, I am going to go be right back. 2 minutes.
Right. Which Vic am I riding in?
Say that again?
What Victor will I be in?
You're going to be riding with Red Team, Keikairo.
Copy that.
Ira is currently FD.
And of course he's the driver. No, he's the
You
driver.
said 2 minutes, which is probably going to
You
be
want to be
a
the
lot,
driver, or?
lot longer for us just to get
Okay.
up that mountain. So, we are going to actually move up. We don't need to take Grizzly first. We can actually take the road out. Directions are hard west, and we can take that road of Moemiya, and then we can move up to the objective Polar. We'll hit that first. And that'll allow us to come down on top of Grizzly. Red Team, since you have the medic in your Vic, Blue Team's Vic will take point. Keep a healthy distance behind me, we'll move up.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
M1's in the road, watch them. If we come across any ambushes, we will be driving through unless the enemy deliberately have a roadblock set up. And of course we'll have to stop. Convoy ahead. There's smoke, let's move. We're gonna take that black line, just in the middle of this switchback. Give us a bit more height on objective polar.
Copy that.
Contact on the slope.
Yeah, watch up to the east-southeast as we come.
Reloading.
Whole ambush team. That's one squad, one Vic down.
Watch to our right. My cake is down.
Say again.
Cake is down at the time.
Okay, we're disabled right now.
Hold your pause there. Full scare, do the best you can. Vic, okay?
Pretty green.
Iro's yellow. Iro's yellow and healing.
We're coming up to meet you. We'll drive along this ridge. Cyclic, second man on that roof, 130. Short.
I believe
Yeah, you got him. You got him. I'm not seeing any direct contact. We're gonna go ahead and drive directly up to that radar dish.
Okay, that's a barracks building, so there's gonna be a lot of buildings to clear.
We're mobile.
Cake is still down at this time.
Copy. Do you need to halt?
I can't really, not be fixing him right now.
Copy that. We'll hold. Alright, is that smoke blocking you, Cyclic?
Come on, regain a heart rate, you fuck.
Hood, you need help?
No, I just need him to have a heart rate. There we go, heart rate achieved. Right, I'm going to load him back up. There we go. Alright, Cake is no longer actually going to die now, so hopefully I can bring up with you guys.
My head keeps cracking one single bullet.
Copy. We're clear to move, yes?
If Cake is back up.
Radio. We're moving up to the radar.
I think I'll need a better helmet. This one seems to have a magnet attached to it.
No, it's because you spend too much time with your face towards the enemy. You need to get something to obscure your face. The helmet's working just fine. It's just they're not shooting the helmet.
Move up, take that low wall.
We're but it's always the first shot that hits my head.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Two barracks buildings.
Red team, move across that barracks building. Blue team, move right.
Fuck you.
Let's move on this right flank. Make entry into this barracks. Blue team, watch it.
Stand
Red
by,
team's
blue
moving around
team's
south.
medicing.
Red team's in the building.
Hello.
Watch blue team, watch blue team. Red, take the first floor, blue team.
First floor clear.
We've already cleared the first floor. First floor is uneventful. Red team got second.
Going up.
I'll move with blue team.
Going left, go right.
Clear right. Ow. Fuck.
Red, let us know when you've got second floor clear and we'll move to the next building.
Almost done here.
Helicopter. Is that friendly or enemy?
It's an Osprey, friendly.
Friendly helicopter.
Thank God for that.
Second floor's clear. Move to second building.
Blue's taking first.
Contact further east.
Red team, take the east side of the building. Cover. Put suppressing on east side. IO at squads. IO status.
Inside this building with blue team.
I'm on top floor.
Iro, you need to stick with your team.
Warehouse building to the southeast appears to have someone in it. Should we frag the shit out of it?
Yes.
Never mind.
Got contacts out west, or out east in the fucking warehouse building.
We're clearing.
Warehouse appears to be clear. I need to patch up again.
Heading
You guys are in the warehouse east? We're approaching the warehouse from the north.
Yeah, I zigged when I should have zagged.
Voice, southeast.
Red team, push that blue. Or sorry, blue team. Get a frag in that building.
I'm healing up.
Just have to steal some bandages. Just have much.
team, status? Sorry, blue team, you good? Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. That was just a speculative throw.
That was Mr. Grenade clearing a room.
That one tried to run.
He stole a weapon in his hand, not working.
You know, we have a lot of rocket launchers here and a good view of the next objective, don't we?
Alright, compound looks clean.
They're not that long range. We should probably bring the Humvees up.
Absolutely. Blue team, go get the Humvees. Red team, I know you need a little medical. Let's stay by and make this blue warehouse a medical spot. I know I'm gonna need a bit of blood.
He's firing off rocket launchers. That was cake, sorry.
There should be no fire going towards the next objective. I say again, we should not be firing on the next objective.
Armies are rolling up.
If you need medical, now's the time to get it.
I can use this stitch, please.
Same here.
Give us some plug as well to go in a TV, great.
Quite a ways. I can pretty much hit all of that, and there's checkpoints and vehicles down the slope of the intersection. If somebody can roll me in. I should be able to. Yeah. 1,300 meters. If somebody can roll me into a position where I can see the checkpoint.
Whoa, break. APC 098 rolling down the hill towards us.
I don't see that APC 098.
He's down the hill.
He's just gone out of here.
Ready.
If we pull back to one of the warehouse buildings and let them roll up to the gate and then switch out and kill them.
A firm, reverse the APCs back to the first barracks building. Let them come to us. Take up positive positions on the second barracks building.
Way ahead of you.
Get that AT up.
Go on, rolling up 062.
AT4 prepped and ready.
Yep, no.
Prepped and ready.
060.
Bullseye.
Should be one more crewman on the left-hand side of the Vic, just down the hill behind it.
Negative, he racked up.
We can repair that and use it, or...
No.
Negative.
No.
I'm fine. Just a light wound. I'm back.
Holy shit, we got, that's a friendly F-35 that just got
F-35 just killed the shit out of that.
Yeah, classic
Taking
Air Force
fire
always
from the
being
other
fucking
base,
late.
but he's getting out. That's a Marine F-35.
Right, shall we?
Yep, let's get those vehicles, roll back up to that, to the entrance. We'll gather up. Fucking pilot's taking our kills.
Hey,
So
they
only
can.
counts as one.
Makes our job easier. Can I get a driver?
I'll come back for you in a second.
I'm on the way to cycling.
Lovely.
Contact west.
West.
Yeah, flag. What's the deal with that contact west?
Unknown. Let's stay out on the eastern side of this compound and let them path to us.
I've got the northern edge basically completely resolved.
First one's ready, get the last one. Second one's rents, they're both dismounts.
South side, south side.
Taking south side.
How heavy is that contact south?
It was one guy.
Alright, we gotta mount up in the Humvees, we gotta move from this location. We've hit the, we've softened the enemy up there. Mount up in your respective Vics. Same orders last. Follow the Mark 19 in.
Still looks like vehicles at that. Yeah, it looks like vehicles at that checkpoint.
Dispatch us for the checkpoint.
I think we have enemies behind us now.
Frag
No
out.
reason to stick this compound, so we have defensive positions.
Dismount.
That was a fucking good frag.
Hostiles down the road east.
Reloading.
Foot smoke helps, we need to get deeper into the compound.
Gatehouse is safe.
Take that warehouse.
Damn to destroy.
Red team, you two pushing in with us.
Arrow.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hold on. We're going.
Yeah.
Red team status.
Red team is coming.
Warehouse empty.
Right, moving on. Those warehouses at the just at the end of the east.
Warehouse is directly east, so just listen the fuck up.
Does anybody else hear a vehicle?
Yeah, that's a vehicle. I got ET up. Everyone else keep their guns up. Helicopter. Helicopter. Possibly friendly. We're taking shots somewhere northeast.
Yeah, north, stop flanking around this shipping container to northeast.
We're gonna have to stand and fight.
Super Stallion.
Yep, Super Stallion. Friendly.
Maybe I'll be through.
Red team, move with me north. We're gonna have to fight these guys. Smoke's kinda useless in this fucking wind. Okay, plant some charges on this radar dish here.
Yeah. Just the front well.
Should I do the same on the radio towers or leave them be?
A firm, blue team hold, overlook the radio tower behind us. We're gonna get a charge on it real quick.
Think it works from the bottom, or do I have to climb up a story?
Yes, plant one by one in the sports.
I do not have 4 charges left.
Just need one. Get it set, we'll regroup with blue.
Oh.
Okay, set those charges off. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
It probably has some.
That's a whole party in that warehouse.
Get fragged, use them.
We're just ripped off them apart.
Blue team, clear this warehouse and we'll move the second one.
We're actively clearing them.
Copy that, let's move the second one.
We're already on the second.
Frag, go into the second one.
Reloading.
Second warehouse clear.
Right, let's get a charge on this last radio tower. Let's start moving back to the checkpoints, get back to our vehicles and secure them. Okay, you're good to set those charges off when we're safe distance.
And remember the one at the first radio tower.
We touched those 2 off already. Neither of those radio towers went down, but one charge would realistically do it in real life, so we'll just say that they're short.
Kaboom.
Hey!
Vehicle secured.
Command mine. Both objectives, out of top,
You hear that?
polar have been secured,
I see him. That wind is putting some serious left lead on those bullets.
Oh, the MG's down.
Contact, down.
They're down.
That took me a lot longer than I would have liked to have figured that out.
Right, we're remount. We're heading down the mountain. We're taking contact from behind us, so we'll be going down this road, and then we'll start moving east, and then we'll take the road down to the airfield we already cleared.
Be advised the 50 is dry.
Copy. If we get any heavy contact, we'll have to dismount and deal with it.
Permission to open fire on the car ahead.
How about you don't?
Over their head.